I had this dream the other night where I was with, I'd somehow achieved this. I somehow made myself, got myself into the more elite of internet people. And I was with two guys that I follow on the internet. I'm not going to say who they are, but those who know will know. They were welcoming me into the clan of, you know, people who did internet stuff that's worthy of watching and so forth. So this was like a good thing. But then there was like this sort of initiation that had to happen. And so one of them had me down, was on top of me on the floor in this sort of warehouse place where we were, sort of white room. And the other one was just sort of standing by. And, it wasn't really a sexy sexual thing, but he started tonguing my nose. He was, I mean, my ear. He had me down and was tonguing my ear, and this was my initiation to this thing. And then I woke up. So that was bizarre. And I've been quite a pothead for many years. And on and off, and knowing that it kind of made me depressed and kind of made me not really get much done and things like that. But then, for some reason, this year, 2026, at a grand old age of 74, I guess I just had enough after the novelty of legal pot in New York City was kind of wearing off, where you could go in and buy stuff at the dispensary that was like, better and half price of what it was when it was illegal. So that was something I had been doing. And for some reason, I just, not didn't go to program or anything like that, but I just stopped. And last thing I had, I took a gummy on New Year's Eve, which was about a month ago now. So that caused me to start remembering dreams. So the only reason I remembered this dream is because I stopped using weed. Because before that, I would never remember my dreams, as I wouldn't remember much of anything else, like the movie I watched or, the conversation I had probably. And, it kind of messed up some relationships I had and things like that. So anyway, it was just weird that I had this dream. And it made me kind of look at what I was doing and what I was consuming and how I've been thinking like about this stuff, about doing this channel and trying to get attention by the attention of these other internet people. There are means of getting attention. You can subscribe to their channel, become a supporter, and so forth. And then you can call in. You have the right to call in if you're paying the $5 a month to be a supporter, or you can do the super chats where you pay YouTube or Rumble, money to make a comment that is then read. You can make comments, but nobody, just the feed sort of sees them. And but if you make say super chats or something, and some people do give like a lot of money. As one guy is like gives like $100, like every show. But if you give these people $100, $30 of that goes to Google, YouTube, Alphabet. So it's kind of a weird game, and having this dream and having it point out to me my wannabiness and how it was related to this thing in my childhood and how it caused me trouble, and it caused me this sort of like just want to back off from the whole thing, maybe just read more books and start doing my own thing more, which I'm capable of doing now more because I'm not high all the time, and which sort of levels my motivation because it's sort of, THC and maybe some other things like that, it kind of hits your reward spot enough that you don't really have to do anything else. You've got your little reward for the day. So, or I did. So having the dream, it made me think, well, I guess I'll just kind of give up on being a famous YouTube person and getting money out of YouTube. I don't think I really want to get money. It would be nice to have 1,000 subscribers and enough views, which is like 3,000 hours or something within the year. And I'm not close in either of those. But then you can turn off the commercials so people don't see commercials on your YouTubes. And I like making videos and I like speaking to people this way. The few people who watch me, and I cherish the few people who are interested in watching me, so forth. So anyway, it made me think about all that, and it was a funny dream. I mean, it wasn't scary or any, horrible or anything like that, but it was just like, gee, maybe you should, chill out with your wannabiness and trying to get attention from certain people who are really just doing their own thing, and so many people. Other people, I see them trying to get the same sort of attention, and it's a little pathetic in a way, I think. And it's not going to change the world watching YouTube commentators about the political issues of the day, particularly. Not that I'm going to stop watching, but maybe watch less and maybe speed through the sections I'm interested in and leave the rest. So that's my little story. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.